I dream, I bleed, I'll give the better part of me. Be free, break free, release, destroy the enemy. Just breathe. Fight for the power. Stand your ground, don't let it go. Fight for the power. Can't be scared when you're in the dark. You should never let the fear make you run away. Fire still burning for another day. Fight for the power.
Pushes it in.
Oh, he's got another one! He's got another one!
Oh, wow!
As that ball bounces across the middle, he is onside.
Strong last 4 minutes of the first half. Pause.
Let's go. Hey, when we get the ball back, punish them.
Traffic with the and one. Going right, passing left. There's a touchdown pass to Strickland.
Raise your flag or even the score. Take your shot, ready for more. Surrender, there is no other choice. Set my soul free now. Light it up on fire. Bet on me, I got you. Pick a number.
Bassel with a block downfield. Breaks the tackle. Stiff arm. Turns that charm off. 1 second.
Hey, if I do it, then I'm doing it to death. Oh yeah, I'm influencing the ones that do it best. Oh yeah, started moving with the crew. You got a few, we got a slew. We trying to do what they said that we couldn't do. Oh yeah, I ain't living with regrets. Ain't no limits, ain't no rest. Yeah, want money, power, respect. I want more, I wanna be blessed. We want the legacy. We got the hope and we bring in the remedy. Working it steadily. We want the glory. We want the blessing. If I do it, I'ma do it for the glory. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Kill it every day up in the morning. It's a blessing, so I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, you know I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, hey, when I do it, yeah, I do it for the glory. For the real, I know how they used to feel. Now I'm here up in the field, making these moves, making these deals. I made something out of nothing. I ain't bluffing, no discussion. Look at the numbers, I've been hustling. Little rough around the edges, still I made it though. Still I just been laying low. Man, I just feel grateful though. I know where I come from, man, I ain't alone. Yeah, and I feel so blessed. Too blessed to be stressed. And I'm with the day unos. They don't ride to the death. We got the legacy. We got the hope and we bringing the remedy. Working it steadily. We want the glory. We want the glory. If I do it, I'ma do it for the glory. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Kill it every day up in the morning. It's a blessing, so I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, you know I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, hey, when I do it, yeah, I do it for the glory. Don't get me started, I'm pleading. If this is a race, can't none of y'all beat me. Boy, I'm so good, it feel like I'm cheating. A well of the storm, I feel like a season. This type of drive could push Lamborghinis. So get yourself signed and have your own sneaker. I'm in the band, I'm pushing the meter. A legend like John for everyday people. I got the heart of a champion. I got the blood of a winner. I don't know how to be stagnant. I got way too much ambition. I keep on beating statistics. How would I be denied? My only option is winning. I'm crossing the finish line. Hey. I am the greatest. Nothing can stop me now. The time has come for me to take my crown. I am a champion. No one can slow me down. The world is mine. Once I cross the finish line, I'm number one. I put myself in a place where nothing can top me. I feel like I'm space. It's bigger than profit, but still I get paid. My thinking colossal, not minimum wage. Talk to the loss like I know the way. Stay on my job like who need a break? It wasn't possible, I heard them say, but I'm like MacGyver to all my mistakes. Running back home, now look at the bases. Been winning so long, I feel like a native. I got what you want, but you cannot take it. I do what you don't, cause I'm more creative. I put me on, no help for your favors. I'm breaking the mold to show you the flavors. I got control, you can't enable. I'm using my flaws to make me the greatest. I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. 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 Yeah, I'm number one. I'm number one. I am the greatest. Nothing can stop me now. The time has come for me to take my crown. I am a champion. No one can slow me down. The world is mine. Once I cross the finish line, I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. Once I cross the finish line, I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Yeah, I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm number one.
We would like to extend a special welcome to our youth soccer teams joining us on the field today. We are excited you are here for today's game.
Walking out with our team tonight is the 2016 G Rovers team, coached by Coach Indira Mishmarizen. Thanks for attending and good luck in your season. Good afternoon,
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium here on the campus of Hope College for this afternoon's
MIAA contest between the Bells of St. Mary's College and your Hope College Flying Dutch. Here are the starting lineups for this afternoon's game. First for the Bells, a sophomore from Parma, Ohio, number 00, Kiana Carballo. A senior from Penfield, New York, number 4, Grace Rada. A senior from Carmel, Indiana, number 6, Lauren Ryan. A senior from Fort Wayne, Indiana, number 10, Ava Slater. A freshman from Rochester Hills, number 13, Bella Musacchio. A senior from Fort Wayne, Indiana, number 15, Izzy Sherman. A freshman from Mission Viejo, California, number 19, Mia Johnson. A senior from Plymouth, number 21, Janelle Aiello. A sophomore from Tinley Park, Illinois, number 23, Isabella Kradish. A sophomore from Yorba Linda, California, number 24, Danielle Escobedo. And a sophomore from Carlsbad, California, number 31, Kayla O'Neill. The Bells are coached by Farhad Kurbonov. And now for your Hope College Flying Dutch. A junior from Hudsonville, number 1, Clara Feenstra. A senior from Cumming, Georgia, number 4, Grace Fowler. A freshman from Fishers, Indiana, number 8, Aubrey Ellinger. A senior from Fishers, Indiana, number 9, Lauren Ellinger. A senior from Macomb, number 10, Lena Rea. A senior from Hudsonville, number 11, Olivia Dieppe. A sophomore from Hudsonville, number 16, Adeline Rad. A senior from Zeeland, number 22, Ainsley Harris. A junior from Jenison, number 23, Jenna Schreiber. A senior from Rockford, number 25, Megan McCauley. And a junior from Rockford, number 27, Haley Barnard. The Flying Dutch are coached by Holly Van Ord. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if able, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my back. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my back. You know I'm poppin' tag.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium on this absolutely stunningly beautiful October day 3 days from Halloween. My name is Paul Willard. I am alongside my buddy in the broadcast booth, the host with the most, Mr. Michael Donato. How we doing?
Doing great, Paul. Happy to be here. It's a big game.
Big game. Season finale for both squads in the regular season, of course, here. Hope College Flying Dutch coming in on a bit of a heater.
Yeah.
Doing some excellent work over the weekend, taking down the stinging Hornets from Kalamazoo College in dramatic fashion, I might say. You had a privilege of calling that game. I had an opportunity to step up in the booth after we were finished with our Winter Sports Media Day just across the lawn here in DeVos. But it was a phenomenal game from both squads, and I don't think that Hope wants to see Kalamazoo again. And,
No.
you know, St. Mary's Bells coming in on a bit of a losing streak, but also you can't ever count them out. They have an outstanding true freshman goal scorer in Mia Johnson, freshman out of Mission Viejo, California, scoring so far 12 goals on the season. Mark that one down for the record books, because that is not easy to do in MIAA play. Clara Feenstra having a phenomenal season between the sticks, having a lot of successful clean sheets so far on the season, and Hope's defense known for squashing its opponents pretty easily throughout the season, not losing very many games at all. Only 3 games lost on the season, a couple of ties, but the Flying Dutch are eager to try to get that. They already have the home field advantage, but through most of the playoffs, Calvin obviously keeping that main home field advantage, as the MIAA conference tournament will run through Grand Rapids, Michigan and Calvin College, but snuffed out there. But back to Dieppe now. Yeah, Michael Donato, talk a little bit about what you saw from the Flying Dutch in their weekend contest against the Hornets.
That was a tough match. It was senior day, a lot of emotions going on, and there was lots of swings and momentum in that game.
Yeah.
Hope was able to lock up the 2nd seed in the MIAA tournament. And today, I'm expecting the Bells to put in a good show, because they're playing for a chance to be in that tournament.
You're exactly right about that. Yeah, Flying Dutch, like Mr. Donato said, locking up that number 2 seed. So home field advantage through the first couple rounds of the playoffs, and then again, they will ultimately, if they win out, will ultimately head to Calvin University. Unless Calvin loses,
right? It could happen
in their second round game. Both teams hoping Calvin will have a first round bye coming up in the MIAA tournament, and so we'll see what happens as we'll kick into MIAA play, tournament play next week, as early as next week here.
Wow. What I'd like to see from Hope is to start on with their front foot forward. Kalamazoo really took it to them this weekend in the first 15-20 minutes. So I'd like to see Hope start a little bit stronger and build on the momentum from that great win Saturday.
Yeah, Olivia Dieppe coming down that near side touchline here. Olivia Dieppe scoring 2 goals in that game against Kalamazoo, which is incredible for a wingback. Ball swung in there now. Dieppe with the header. Wow. And she almost had another one. That is the reverse announcer's curse, we'll say, whereby I kind of spake it.
You spoke it into existence.
Spoke it into existence. I never know if it's spoke or spake.
You spoked it real good.
Thank you very much. Just like Devo.
That's right.
So St. Mary's now with the goal kick here. That is number 31, Kayla O'Neill. Another player out of California, Carlsbad, Sage Creek High School product here to take that goal kick, standing on the goal line. Boots it down. Ainsley Harris tries to go up and win that ball, unable to do so. Sent long now. McCauley on the chase, and she can't do anything except boot it out of bounds with the side of her right foot as the talented freshman Mia Johnson was giving chase behind. Ball kind of pinballs around there. It's going to be a throw in now for Olivia Dieppe on this far near side touch. Looks to Lena Rea up top. Rea coming off a great game against Kalamazoo as well. Ainsley Harris here now. Barnard with the touch. A little bit of a mishit, but it found the feet of Lena Rea, who finds Adeline Rad on that outside edge. Rad moves it in now. Jenna Schreiber takes a boot, and that ball is going to fall easily into the hands of the keeper, Kiona Carballo, the sophomore out of Parma, Ohio.
Ah.
There is a Parma, Michigan that is not too far from my hometown of Jackson, Michigan. I've never heard of Parma, Ohio.
Huh.
Yeah. Dieppe now with the ball right around the midline, looks to work it up to Harris, unable to do so. McCauley clears that one pretty easily to Dieppe now. Dieppe to Ellinger. Ellinger getting a chance to play on the field for maybe the second or third time this year with her sister, Aubrey Ellinger. But I believe this is the first time that both of them have started a game together during the season. So what a great little family moment there for the senior and the true freshman. Rea giving chase now at that far corner. And the Bells are just going to kick that ball out of bounds here. Easy throw for Hallie Barnard. Finds Lena Rea's feet. Barnard with the big cross in, but nobody home. Cleared away by Isabella Kreidic. Oh, Lauren Ellinger with a swing and a block by the Bells defense. So far, Bells have been able to thwart all of Hope's attacks around the top of the 18. We've had a couple of balls kind of skate right into inside of the box there, but it's been a really great effort from the Bells defense so far to kind of hold that line and not allow Hope to sneak through.
Yeah, their defense is looking pretty compact. They're just kind of, when they're able to get the ball forward, kind of just trying to push it and hope someone get on the end of it.
Yeah, Rad with the big boot down there. Ball falls to Mia Johnson, who gets it out to number 13, Bella Muscayo. I'm going to struggle with the pronunciations here. Musacchio? Not entirely sure. I'm not sure. We don't have a pronunciation guide, unfortunately. So
Musacchio is how I said that in my head.
Musacchio? You might be right about that. You might be right about that. Yep. Your name is relatively Italian.
It is. That's what I'm told. It's Italian.
Dieppe wins the header. Aubrey Ellinger unable to control that at her feet. Schreiber with the little put, and now Barnard back to Adeline Rad with those bright pink cleats, looking sharp out there on that far side. Now Grace Fowler leaves it for Lena Rea, and just Rea unable to turn around her defender's shoulder and get around the back side there. Great defense by number 15, Izzy Sherman. Ball's going to be another throw in here. And, you know, if you're Hope College right now, you really have to like the rate of play that you're seeing from your squad so far. The Bells really have not had much of a chance to do anything in terms of a counterattack outside of one little run that Mia Johnson was making as Megan McCauley tried to clear that ball out. But Hope so far keeping a ton of pressure on the Bells in this left half of the field here. So if you're St. Mary's, Michael, what can you do? You know, there's only about 10 minutes gone in this first half so far, but nothing doing for the Bells so far in terms of offense.
Oh.
Harris is onside, and she places it, slots it. And just as I was talking about the Bells being able to hold Hope's line, I was surprised that Harris was onside.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even get a really good look at it, but referee says obviously onside. So, yeah, if you're St. Mary's, then now what do you do down 1-0 with 10 minutes gone in this first half? And Hope seemingly keeping a relentless amount of pressure on the Bells.
Yeah, it looked to me like St. Mary's is playing with almost 3 central defenders at times, with 5 in the midfield. They're really trying to kind of shut down some of that space right in front of the 18 box.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for them, Hope has found a few pockets in between those lines, and that's where Hope is going to want to get the ball, and that's where the Bells are going to have to really communicate and decide who's taking who moves into what area, because it's a defense that can really pull you out of position and make things difficult, which is exactly what Hope did right there.
Yeah, we saw that a little bit earlier on, too, when Rad had that cross to Dieppe, who tried to head it on, sneaking back into that little back corner pocket there. Ball inside of the 18 now. Dangerous here for the Dutch. And not enough on that one for the Bells, but a great spell of play from them, as that was number 23, Isabella Kreidick from Tinley Park, Illinois, putting the shot on frame. Feenstra easily scoops that one up.
I was going to say, it was also a really nice finish from Ainsley Harris.
Oh, yeah.
She was very patient with that. She could have took a snapshot very quickly, and instead she held onto the ball a little bit, took her time, and was able to slot it into the corner, which is not always easy to do.
No, and especially when you're down in there and you get your first chance to kind of rocket it at the goal. Great composure from Harris to just slot that one into the far post corner.
Yeah.
Really smart heads-up play. But that's kind of what you expect from one of your senior leaders on this team.
True.
Who has been around the block a while. Transferred in from Cornerstone University a couple of years ago and has just been a lights-out type of player for the Flying Dutch up top. We got to throw in now for Dieppe here on the near side, looking for Hesley. Hesley coming in for Aubrey Ellinger, taking the sisterly love out of the contest for the moment. We'll see if they can get back in. Rad just running free here and gets blocked, but Macaulay there to kind of clean it up at the midline. Tries to push it through to Lauren Ellinger. I thought she was going to look for Barnard on the side there. She had a streaking Hallie Barnard on that far side there, just didn't play it to her, looked to the middle, and easily scooped up by Carabala.
You know, you asked me what I think the Bells should do, and they're missing one of their key players, number 16, Brooke Bauman, who I think has a fair number of assists from it looks like a wingback position would be my guess. So they're already missing a key component there. They got to get their star freshman forward involved, but they got to get the ball first. They're having a really hard time maintaining possession, and that makes it really difficult to score.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. The Bells doing everything that they can to try to win possession here, but Hope just so good, especially once you get the ball into or on Olivia Dieppe's feet on this outside edge, right? She's a wing back that plays like an outside midfielder.
Yeah.
And it's no wonder, too, because she has, I believe, 7 goals on the season, if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me.
I think she's at 8.
8.
8 goals, 1 assist, I want to say. So she's close to double-digit, goal contributions, which from a wing-back is awesome. And then you've got Rad on the other side, who has 10 assists, I believe.
Yeah, incredible stuff from the sophomore defender. Semi-local product out of the Hudsonville-Jenison area, just about 20 minutes east of here. Speaking of Adeline Rad, those bright pink cleats, that is easy to see out on the pitch. We love to kind of see that. One of the easier ways to identify players here from about, 200 yards away at any given time on up here in the broadcast booth. But Hallie Barnard used to wear bright pink cleats last year. Now she has switched to like a teal green. And they kind of blend in with the turf a little bit. So thankfully she's really fast. So we can kind of pick her up pretty easily, of course. But
unless she's just a blur running by.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And oftentimes she is. That's going to be a throw in here now for Dieppe on this near side. And again, Hope dominant with the possession so far. the Bells just not able to really control and get a spell here as they look to work the ball up, and just Harris
Great
hustle play there.
Great turn.
Yeah, Schreiber with the beautiful turn here looks to Harris. Harris looked to take her defender line, keeps the ball now, and Ainsley with that ball at her feet is so dangerous. She can take on 4 defenders. She drew 4 defenders and was still able to get the ball out. And Fowler with a crank did not see the open pass on the far edge of the 18. I saw you kind of gasp and point away there for a minute. Talk a little bit about what you just saw there, Michael.
You know, I don't blame Fowler for taking that shot. It was a good position. If she'd been able to slot it, I think just to the outside a little bit, they were wide open spaces over there. But I think at this point, you know, you're playing really well. You're having the ball a bunch. It's going to be hard not to try to take a shot every now and then.
Yeah. Rad, huge boot into the middle and drops right at the PK spot. And the Bells tried to clear it, but it just finds the feet of Dieppe. Now to Ellinger. Ellinger to Rhea, who heads it on, and that's just going to clear off of the end line, probably much to the delight of the St. Mary's Bells here, as they are down 1-0, thanks to a beautifully slotted goal earlier from Ainsley Harris with about 10 minutes gone in the contest. And so the Bells look to kind of regroup here, but one of the ways that they're going to have to do that, Michael, like you talked about, is to play the possession game.
Yeah.
And right now, they just don't have enough of that to really go toe-to-toe with Hope yet. And it's a matter of Hope really just winning all of those 50-50 chances at the moment, too. We saw it a couple minutes ago with Ainsley Harris barreling down the pitch to get back to her defender, track back, win that ball. And if you're St. Mary's, you're just going to have to start out hustling Hope if you want to have a chance at this game. Fowler to Harris now. Harris looks to turn. Nice little spin move there. And again, that hustle play from Harris.
Yeah.
Ball finds her feet one more time, and that's going to be back to Schreiber, who works it back to Mia Hesley now. Centering it, of course, to Megan McCauley, the senior center back position here for the Flying Dutch. And that ball kind of takes a weird little turn, and Barnard unable to handle that on the far side. Rad going to play it all the way back to her goalkeeper, Clara Feenstra here, rocking the bright neon green, almost matching the ball kit here for the goalkeeper. Oh, what a send from Dieppe. Fowler looks to put it long for Barnard. Hallie on her wheels to get out there.
Wow.
What a hustle play. Unbelievable speed from Hallie Barnard on that outside edge.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and goal!
Oh, offsides.
Oh, and offsides goal.
What a finish.
Oh, man. A little half volley sneaky play from Dieppe, trying to get into double digits on the season for her total goals. I mean, you cannot ask for a better setup right there, but just slightly offsides.
Beautiful ball, beautiful finish. If you're the Bells, the alarm bells should be going off, because that is twice Dieppe has got it in behind you and has nearly scored with both of them. So they're going to have to talk about who's going to cover her, who's going with who. And
great ball from Rhea here. Ainsley Harris turns on the afterburners to go get that one, plays it back for Dieppe here. What a nice little move from Dieppe, and that looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Flying Dutch here. And as she has done pretty much all season long, Adeline Rad coming all the way across the field to take the set piece here for the Flying Dutch. First corner kick of the game for either team here. Rad raises her hand. Long ball sent in over the top. Fowler's there on the back end of the 18 for the cleanup. Tries to find Harris. Harris is able to still keep possession. Plays it for McCauley. McCauley leaves it for Ellinger. Now to Mia Hesley here.
Very calm.
Hesley
very
finds
calm with
Ellinger, and a turnover here for the Flying Dutch, but nothing doing for the Bells as they just look for a quick clearance to try to stop the intensity that Hope is bringing. Ellinger gets blocked and shielded away from that one. Great hustle play from her. Rad looks to clear that one down the line, and that's going to be a St. Mary's throw-in here on this near touch line.
Yeah, like you mentioned, the Bells are just kind of resorting to clearing the ball to give them some space to breathe for a lot of their offense.
McCauley with a beautiful header down. Harris with the ball at her feet. Oh, what a smart little play by Ainsley Harris to slide that one away. Hope loses possession here, and that's not going to get it done for the Bells, unfortunately. Another giveaway from them. Oh, Adeline Rad.
Great spin.
With a nice little turn there. Kind of a dangerous play if she would have gotten hung up there, but made a phenomenal turn on the ball. And now Schreiber looks to push it out to Dieppe. And now Dieppe and Rad have completely switched the field here.
I think since the corner.
Oh,
maybe.
what a touch by Rhea.
Oh.
Lena with the left-footed shot as she was falling down, trying to go in. And again, those long clearances are just not going to work for the Bells. You know, if you're St. Mary's, you want to try to build from the back, possess the ball a little bit more. And right now, they're just looking to, I hate to say kick and run, but that's kind of what's happening at the moment.
I would agree with you. Kicking and rushing, just kind of, but it's also coming from Hope's suffocating press.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Another corner kick here, second one in about the same amount of minutes for the Flying Dutch. Rad's first one went a little bit long. We'll see if she tries to short this one a little bit here. Floats it to the middle of the box.
That's in.
Oh, and that's unbelievable goal.
Who's claiming that one?
I'm not sure if that's Lena Rea or Olivia Dieppe. Lena Rea with the goal. Thank you to our staff here in the broadcast booth. Number 11 assists on the year for Adeline Rad.
Wow.
I mean, that is next level play from the sophomore defender to have 11 assists on the season. Just an incredible work rate from her when she's out on the pitch. You know, we talked about she comes all the way across the field to take those corners. She usually takes a lot of set pieces that are around the outside of the 18 or about maybe 25, 30 yards away. And oftentimes is at the complete opposite end of it. So there's a reason why she was the MIAA Athlete of the Week this past week. Scored a goal down at Adrian, a difficult place to play, as Heidi Berkey now comes in for Ainsley Harris. And we've got Dieppe here with the throw-in, quick toss back to Mia Hesley here.
It was a nice looping header from Lena Rea that just kind of beat the keeper from height and just looping over and making it really hard to get to. That corner kick came out to the penalty kick spot.
Yep.
And that's tough to get a header from there to go in unless you do something like that where you kind of loop it over everyone. And
yeah, that ball seemed to kind of hang up in the air for a little bit too. It is a little breezy here out in Holland, Michigan today. But I mean, you can see across the pitch here, once the cameras kind of move up to show the far side of the field, here is a beautiful October afternoon. You cannot ask for better weather in late October here in Michigan. And we're so thankful that you're joining us here on the Anchor Network for Hope College women's soccer in their regular season finale. We talked about up top, Hope going into the MIAA tournament play ranked number 2. Calvin University Knights ranked number 1. And so we will see what happens as those two teams had an absolute banger of a match earlier on. And a little bit of a miss hit here as Berkey's on. And Berkey misses it wide. I I can't fault her for anything on that, right? I mean, like, you've got it alone. You want to try to one-touch it. If she would have just brought it down one, she had the keeper coming out. Of course, we can sit up here in the booth and second-guess her motivations all day. But
I would have been too tired to even get to that ball. Let's be honest with myself. I wondered if she might play it square to Lena Rea.
I thought that too, yep.
But, yeah, wide open goal in front of you. You've put the hard work in. You've hustled your way up there. I can't fault her for taking that shot. And it wasn't far away, to be fair.
No, it really wasn't. Just inside of the 18, it looked like. We've got a handball here as it popped up and hit Lauren Ellinger kind of in the wrist there. You know, those are always just, as a center official, it is one of the most difficult things to call.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know how oftentimes the ball can just kind of ping up and hit you on your wrist or hit you just in the wrong spot that makes it look like a handball, even if you think that it wasn't. And those are just sometimes really unfortunate, especially when they happen inside of the box.
Yeah.
You know, nothing you can do, but those are the rules of soccer, right?
Great
oh,
ball.
What a ball.
Great ball.
Lena Rea on the run here. She looks to slot it in. Berkey in
Yes.
now in a goal. Heidi Berkey. Hustle play.
Wow.
Unbelievable. You talked earlier about being exhausted.
Yeah.
From that, Heidi Berkey just following the run, and unbelievable work rate from her to come in freshly off the bench and gets that goal back that she missed earlier on. What a phenomenal hustle play from Berkey there. And the Flying Dutch are, don't look now, Michael, out to a 3-0 lead in the first half.
Yeah.
With only 25 minutes gone in the contest. We still got 20 more minutes to play here. I'll be anxious to see if Hope can try to get another one. And so far, the dominant possession has been in favor of the Flying Dutch. I would not be surprised to see close to a 70-30, 65-35 at halftime here once we get our stat crew working on the possession. Shots on goal, of course.
Yes.
Just absolutely monstrous for the Flying Dutch here. 5-1 against the Bells of St. Mary's. St. Mary's not out of it yet, though. They still have a lot of talent on the pitch, including, like we said, Mia Johnson, true freshman out of California with 12 goals on the season. There have been a number of games where she has had multi-goal games easily handled there by Kiona Caraballo. So, you know, if you're St. Mary's right now, you got to look to get the ball up to Mia Johnson, but you can't do that unless you start to build.
Yeah.
So, Michael, talk a little bit about that, what that build needs to be for St. Mary's here as Berkey. We'll let this play develop in just a second, and then you can give your thoughts as Berkey tries to slot that one in, unable to do so. But if you're St. Mary's, we've seen a lot of clearance kicks.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of quick hits up to the top. But what does St. Mary's need to do in order to build out of the back and try to either catch Hope on a counterattack or catch them sleeping?
You gotta have players who you know that can hold on to the ball for a little bit. Not like maybe beat a person with it, at least make a move and get some space. You have to identify those players and get the ball to them and give yourself some time to breathe and not play defense for 40 minutes straight, or 30 minutes straight, which is what they've been doing pretty much. Then they got to start to advance the ball a little bit, maybe get a set piece, and maybe score off of that. But right now they can't hold on to the ball. They're not able to – oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Capitalize on a Hope mistake would be definitely a good plan for the Bells.
Yeah, unfortunately, there were a bunch of Bells in the at the other side of the midline, and so not enough
that's the problem.
Support there, right? You had 2 St. Mary's players up against 4 Hope College defenders here on this right side of the pitch, and that's just not going to be enough for St. Mary's as they try to gain back possession here. Nice little play from them to still keep possession after that counterattack. And a long ball sent in, and those long balls, they're just not going to work against a talented defense like this. You can sometimes you can catch your defense sleeping by going over the top, but it's going to be a very rare occasion that Hope gets beat over the top because of their 4 talented defenders.
Yeah, and when you spend this much time defending, players get tired. And when you know that if you play it forward, there's a good chance you might not hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
That prevents your defense, your midfielders from making forward runs.
Yep.
Because they feel like they have to stay back because we might lose the ball at any time. Then we'll be out of position defensively. It really puts a hamper on the whole thing. It's all connected. So they really do need to find some time and hold on to the ball, get organized.
Yeah,
But
quick clearance there too. Number 13, Bella Musacchio, was you saw her kind of throw her hand up in the air like,
Right.
come on, come along with me. I'm the only one
Right.
up here right now.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta, she was kind of like waving her teammates on, and, you know, they just unfortunately weren't there. But like you said, that's kind of a byproduct of St. Mary's having to play defense pretty much the entire first half. Hope on the attack now. Schreiber leaves it for Berkey, and her speed is just not going to get there.
Can't believe she almost did, though.
I know. I think she may have exhausted herself a little bit on those 2 goal-scoring opportunities, because she was just flying through there and was able to hit that that rebound home for the 3rd goal of the game.
On that 3rd goal, if you're the keeper of the Bells, you feel a little hard done. You made that initial save, and none of your defenders were tracking that runner back to make the clearance. That's always a frustrating situation to be in.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Hesley now with the ball. Works it back to McCauley, wearing the captain's armband here. Her and Dieppe and Tess Bainbridge, who should see some action today. She is on the bench here, but she's also one of the other captains on this squad. Now St. Mary's with a good spell of play here, looking to work the ball around. Nice turn there from number 17, Marley Cady. Recent sub coming into the game, Marley was. And nice spell of play here from the Bells, but they are working in their own defensive third at the moment. So, you know, you got to try to work that ball up, and those long clearances, again, are just not going to get the job done. I'd be interested to see if head coach Krabananov tries to make some adjustments at halftime in terms of the way that St. Mary's is choosing to build, or rather not build at the moment, because right now they just have not had any luck coming out of the back and getting across the midline.
I can see some of their midfielders in center just kind of hesitant to go up too far because they just don't want to get caught out of position and concede again.
Yeah. Liz Bellinger coming onto the field. Great to see her back after going down with a brutal injury at Illinois Tech earlier in the season. Thought she was maybe going to be out for the season. Another captain on this Flying Dutch squad, along with Bainbridge, McCauley, and Dieppe. And Liz is she is an absolute beast on the field. I'm glad to see that she's back. She looks pretty much full strength. And you've also got Sophie Novak checking into the game. And when you get Liz and Sophie Novak on the pitch, that is my street fight team.
Yeah.
I will tell you that for sure. And Joanna Namel on the pitch as well, who had an outstanding first couple of games here, playing that outside defender spot in place of Mia Hesley. And Namel now has moved up into the forward position. True freshman here. Oh, and Berkey with the speed burst again, holding down that X button. Here she goes, looking to cross it in.
Post. Wow.
Off the post, finds Namel. Now Berkey again. A little miscommunication there between her and Dieppe. Berkey tried to sneak that one in near post. Almost did. She got it. She placed it exactly where it needed to be between the post and Caraballo's foot. And it just ended up hitting the post. So again, incredible work rate from Heidi Berkey
Yes.
so far in this contest. Heads up here in the stands. Watch out for the Little Tykes team down here.
They loved it.
They absolutely love it. Great to see, you love to see the youth programs coming out here knowing that this is a place that they could eventually play.
Yeah.
What a great atmosphere. What a great environment. A absolutely gorgeous day, like we mentioned already, here in Holland, Michigan. Game time is about 57 degrees, sunny, a little breezy, but the both squads here, like you said, a lot to play for St. Mary's.
Yeah.
They're looking to get into the MIAA tournament, relying on a couple of other nuances from other teams here in the MIAA that would allow them to sneak into the tournament. Of course, a win would be huge for them here. And again, like we mentioned, there is still time. It is 3-0, and there is an entire half of soccer to play. So St. Mary's is down, but not out of it yet. Bells with the ball now. Oh, Heidi Berkey with an excellent challenge,
done.
winning
Yeah.
that one here up against Kayla O'Neill, sophomore out of Carlsbad, California. Oh, Namel with the beautiful turn.
Great ball.
Uziak going all the way down on that far side is going to get there. Great hustle play from Audra. Works it back to Liz.
Ooh.
To Macaulay now. Little bit of a miss hit there. Not enough speed on that one, but Macaulay able to get there. Oh, Bellinger with a nice little 1-2. Ball's on the outside now for Folker.
Yeah.
What a cut from Claudia. Oh, beautiful, beautiful save to get down and get big from Caraballo.
Yeah, it's a tough save where the ball's that low and kind of skips right in front of you a little bit. Sure hands, making sure that there was not a rebound.
Yeah. Caraballo with the punt. And we've got a foul here in the back on Liz Bellinger.
See if the Bells can put some possession together here in the last 10 minutes, maybe give them some momentum for the second half, give them some direction and some ideas going forward.
Bells with the long send in. Dieppe goes up, shoulders that one down. Yeah. Bellinger with the step. Folker leaves it now for Uziak. Audra with the nice clear over the top to Namel.
What a turn.
Joanna with the turn here now. Looks to play it line.
She's offside.
Yeah. Heidi Berkey was offsides by a good 2 or 3 yards there. That's going to be a free kick here for the Bells of St. Mary's.
Namel's showing some really good hold-up play for someone who also played in defense earlier this year and played very well in defense as well. I thought she was very assured and calm and had a lot of composure. You don't often see a number 3 playing striker.
No, you don't. But that speaks to the versatility of the players that Coach Holly Van Noord recruits. And what she's able to get out of her players to that you can have a talented wing back who can also go up and play forward.
Yeah.
Is phenomenal and like I said, speaks to the recruiting efforts that Hope makes. Oh, ball skirts in through here.
Oh.
And now the Bells have a chance with a break, and Dieppe able to win that one, and that looks like it should be a Hope throw in. The AR says no. But it looked like it went off of the Bells player here.
The AR actually didn't know and didn't signal until the main ref did.
Until the center official made the call. Yeah. And that's tough too. The center official coming in from behind, not really seeing the play the same way that the AR would. But That's okay. The Flying Dutch live to fight another day here. Dieppe with a little bit of a miss hit, and now it's going to be a throw-in for number 22, Claire Keeley, the junior out of Ackworth, Georgia. Ball sitting in. That's going to be a handball here. Again, one of those little skippers that just kind of pops up and hits your hand as you're trying to run forward. One of the most unfortunate calls that a center official has to make, I think.
And the ball does skip quite a bit on this turf as well.
It absolutely does, yeah.
Fast.
Novak giving chase here in the middle. Great turn by the Bells. St. Mary's still winning possession, and Bellinger not letting number 18, Bryn Staufischer, senior out of Osceola, Indiana, get anywhere near that ball. Joanna Namel using her physicality as Dieppe looks to clear that one long. Little bit of a miss hit there from number 15, Izzy Sherman for the Bells, but the Bells keep possession now on the far side. Bellinger looks to turn it and keeps it going to the side here. Looks like McCauley is probably going to clear it and switch the field here to Mia Hesley.
Ooh.
Hesley with a little bit too much of a hesitation there, and now St. Mary's looking to move. Number 19, Mia Johnson here, the true freshman, looking to put anything on frame for the Bells. Won by Liz, or by McCauley, excuse me. I saw the captain's armband and thought, yep. And that's going to be a foul on Mia Johnson. I believe, from up here in the booth, too, you can just see why Mia Johnson is such a force on the field. She's physical.
Yes.
She's fast.
Yes.
And she sits at about, I would say, 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
So pretty rare to have, not rare, but pretty rare for a forward to be that tall, to be that skillful, and to be that physically dominant up top. Ball left for Berkey off the post. Oh, and Heidi tried to pound that one in, and it just skies really high as a deflection goes off of the St. Mary's Bells player. Berkey almost had herself 2 right there. Really should be 3 from that first one that she had 2 that just went wide. But my goodness, what a great play from Heidi Berkey. And again, Hope finding those pockets like you talked about in the first 20 minutes here, Michael.
Dieppe was wide open at the far post as well. She snuck back there again.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Feenstra wisely comes out and scoops that one up as Mia Johnson was definitely ready to give her some fits.
I think the ref played a little advantage there. I think he had his whistle in his mouth ready to call that one.
Bree Rose with the ball now, working it back to McCauley. McCauley swing pass out to Mia Hesley here. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first half. Hope up 3-0 thanks to goals from Ainsley Harris, Lena Rea, and Heidi Berkey. Adeline Rad getting her 11th assist on the season on one of those goals as well, assisting Lena Rea on the header. Great ball there. Played into Novak, who comes on in just a little bit hard of a touch. And McCauley's going to win that one against Alea Hedstrom. Uziak playing it for Folkert.
Wow, that's in.
Folkert's able to keep it in and just does not have any gas left in the tank to make it down the line there to make that play. Quick little kick here for the Bells. Cleared out now. Dieppe going up for it. Falls to the feet of Hesley. Hesley now with the play to Berkey. Nice little through ball there to Novak, who works it to Bellinger, excuse me. Bree Rose now with the ball, works it back out now to Audrey Uziak. Folkert now looking to take her defender one-on-one. Finds Namel in the middle and just unable to corral it, and that's going to be a throw-in here on the near touchline for the Flying Dutch for Olivia Dieppe, who has played pretty much the full 45, or all the full 45 here. We've got a foul here now.
All right.
Joanna Namel earning that one, kind of coming in late. That's an unnecessary foul if you're the Bells, right? You don't want to see that. You don't need any of that to happen. And now you've given Hope College an incredibly dangerous set piece here from an even better angle than a corner kick is.
Yeah, I would guess the little fatigue there with that little ticky-tack foul that happened there.
Yeah. Bree Rose over the ball here. Sunlight in Caraballo's eyes. Hope tries to put it down and just unable to get anything on that. Those are just so tough because the ball can hang in the air, especially on a windy day like this.
Yeah.
It's hard to judge. A lot of times, you don't know if you have the clearance to go up for a header or not.
Sure.
Because, you don't want to end up in the hospital with, if there's an errant hit or somebody collides with you or something like that. But you also don't really have the time or understanding, especially if the ball hangs, on how to volley it or how to put it down for a pass. So those set pieces are always super tricky, I found. Oh, what a flick. Namel with the ball now works it out to Dieppe. Dieppe with the left-footed cross in, far post for, Folkert with the header on, and Berkey wants that number 3.
Yeah.
I will tell you what. She's looking for a Hattie today, and we would love to see her get it.
She's really following through on any shot Hope has, which is what you want to do. You want your players to be active in the box, to be the first to move, anticipate the potential for the keeper to spill it. It's really what you like to see.
Oh, nice little touch from Novak here. Great play into Folkert. Beautiful turn on the ball. Bellinger now. Bree Rose. Oh, nobody home. Heidi Berkey moved away from the pass just as Bree Rose was sending it her way. And I don't even think she knew that Bree was going to make that pass. Great step in there from Rose. The Bells win possession here now, and that is just not going to get the job done. It looked like Bryn Staufischer clearing that one off of the touchline here as Joanna Namel has it with 10 seconds left in the first half. Leaves it for Berkey. Berkey going in, looking for number 3. And Folkert with a quick turn and a left-footed strike, unable to get there. But Mr. Donato, we have an absolute dominant performance here from the Flying Dutch in the first half. 3-0 to the visiting Bells of St. Mary's. We'll be back at halftime in about 15 minutes with some thoughts on the first half, some looks at the stats and possession. We'll look at what the numbers say and talk a little bit about what St. Mary's might need to do in order to kind of claw back into this game. You are watching Hope College Women's Soccer on the Anchor Network.
At Van Andel Institute, we're in a race, a relentless competition to get ahead of the diseases that affect our world. Cancer, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's. We are at the forefront of research and discovery. Our global collaborations are a catalyst for big breakthroughs so that we can make the greatest impact on the health of current and future generations. Because in the race to prevent and cure some of the most insidious diseases, victory is the only option. Van Andel Institute, Innovation Unleashed.
Gentex is a tech company supplying electro-optical products to the global automotive, aerospace, and fire protection industries. With focused competencies in design, vision, displays, software, and more, we're always looking for engineering talent. For our direct hire hourly production positions, we run open interviews Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 at our 58 East Riley facility in Zeeland. And our facilities, benefits, and culture are everything you'd expect from a world-class employer. Now's the time to join Team Gentex.
Holland BPW is proud to support Hope Athletics and commitment to energy efficiency. It's easy for Holland BPW electric customers to get started with Home Energy 101 at hollandenergyfund.com. With Home Energy 101, learn the best ways to maximize efficiency and save on your utility bills. You also get a kit of energy-saving supplies valued at up to $300. Get started at hollandenergyfund.com today.
Are you thinking about buying, selling, or refinancing? Your title agency matters, and you have a choice. Lighthouse Title started in Holland, Michigan more than 20 years ago and has grown to over 45 locations. We are proud to be local in these communities. Visit Lighthouse Title for more information and use our online widget Louis the Lightkeeper to chat with someone today about how we can help you close on your new home.
Cancer, we're coming for you. Parkinson's, your days are numbered. Alzheimer's, we're zeroed in on you too. Because at Van Andel Institute, the world's best minds are working relentlessly to eradicate these diseases forever. By advancing the boldest innovations, achieving breakthroughs, and transforming lives. Because the most powerful way to fight diseases, never stop fighting. Van Andel Institute, innovation unleashed.
Some call it naive, others call it foolish. But hope has never been silenced by doubt. Hope is the unquiet heart, stirring, pounding, driving us towards something greater. It leans into what's wrong and lifts up what's right. It teaches, learns, discovers, imagines what could be, and brings it to life. Hope has to start somewhere. Why not here? Why not now? Why not us? The daring ones. Those who provoke possible, trigger curiosity, and incite joy. For us, hope is more than a word. It's a force, and we are its humble ambassadors. From the beginning to now, we don't just believe in hope, we dare to live it. Hope College. Dare to hope.
Hope students are challenged to dig deeper. They're challenged to find their calling and shape their future. They're taught to empower their talents, chase their dreams, and encouraged to make a difference. The Hope student body is ready to change the world.
Yeah, my name is Travis Williams. I'm the CEO of the ODC Network. I graduated from Hope in 1998. I studied biology, and then I also played football. In order to be successful, people really need more than just the academic experience, but they need people to come alongside them and help them, coach them, mentor them. I find that Hope College has just been one of the best examples of being able to do that anywhere.
As an invested community partner, LVZ is proud to help share Hope stories of transformational impact.
Our students act as beacons of hope for their community. They lead with courage, conviction, patience, and strength. They're ready to change the world.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope Admissions Office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
Every sunrise, every new day brings with it a promise of hope. Every day also brings us an opportunity to help make a difference, especially for those we know who are battling cancer or Parkinson's. How can you help? Volunteer at an event or create your own through your school, through your business, with your friends. You can provide hope to countless patients and their families. 100% of your support goes directly to scientists at Van Andel Institute, researching new and better treatments for over 20 diseases, including cancer and Parkinson's. Now is the time to make an impact and make a difference. Please help and join the fight today.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity.
My name is Megan Bigelow, and during my time there, I was on the Hope women's soccer team. I decided to choose Hope because of the opportunity to be involved in multiple things. I didn't want to go somewhere where I was just a number in the field. I was able to double major, experience both a business academic load as well as economics. I loved the opportunity to really get to know my professors. Hope exceeded my expectations.
I'm Nate Bauman. As an invested community partner, we're proud to help share Hope's stories of transformational impact.
If I do it, I'ma do it for the glory. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna do it for me. Kill it every day up in the morning. It's a blessing, so I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, you know I do it for the glory. Hey, the glory. Hey, hey, when I do it, yeah, I do it for the glory.
Believe you'll see it all comes together. My dream, I bleed, I'll give the better part of me. Be free, break free, release, destroy the enemy. Just breathe. Fight for the power. Stand your ground, don't let it go.
Fight for the power. Can't be scared when you're in the dark. You should never let the fear make you run away. Fire still burning for another day. Fight for the power.
Pushes it in.
Oh, he's got another one! He's got another one!
Oh, wow! As that ball bounces across the middle, he is on sides.
Last 4 minutes of the first half. Pause.
Let's go. Hey, when we get the ball back, punish them.
Traffic with the and one. Going right, passing left. There's a touchdown pass to Strickland.
Raise your flag or even the score. Take your shot, ready for more. Surrender, there is no other choice. Set my soul free now. Light it up on fire. Bet on me, I got you. Pick a number.
Bassel with a block downfield, breaks the tackle, stiff arm. Turns that charm off. 1 second.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, great work by our camera crew here to see that gorgeous tree turning colors just on the front side of the river that's back there behind the Van Andel Soccer Stadium scoreboard and fence. We have had many a ball travel into that river when we have played soccer out here, Mr. Donato.
Yeah.
You and I. As part of our our fellow broadcaster Matt Margarone likes to say, it is not a Hope College soccer game unless Paul Willard mentions that there's a faculty staff soccer group that plays at Van Andel at noon. So that's my one per game that I'm going to mention.
I wanted to talk about it earlier, and I resisted.
Yeah.
The Bells were making a lot of forward passes out of kind of a little too quickly.
Yep.
And I think sometimes our games, we have people who just kind of play the ball too quickly when we should just possess it.
Sure. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. That is that's the perils of being older and getting worried that we can't keep up with the youngsters. I think that's what it is. So
absolutely.
Well, here we are kicking off at the second half. Hope up 3-0 thanks to a goal by Ainsley Harris, a goal by Lena Rea, and a goal by Heidi Berkey. 2 assists, though, for one Adeline Rad, which brings her season total to 12.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Sitting at number 2 for the season, record all-time behind a young woman named Ellie Tresslar from 2005. Adeline Rad, with 12 assists on a season, is tied with a Hope College legend and current employee, Lindsay Odell Inglesman, Associate Athletic Director here at Hope College.
Wow.
So soccer standout and has continued to work at Hope. So shout out to Lindsay here. Adeline Rad just tied your record. So Hope now working the ball out on that far side to Tess Bainbridge coming into the contest here. Leaves it for Harris, and Harris turns on the afterburners. What a play by Ainsley to get it across here at the and that's a push in the back.
Oh my!
Nothing doing, says the center official. I'm not sure about that one. That's kind of a little bang play there.
I think if Hope wasn't already up 3-0, that might be a little bit harder of a decision for the referee to make.
Yeah, a little bit of a generous play. Oh, Rad with the tricky footwork here up against the true freshman Mia Johnson for the Bells, who, by the way, we mentioned off the top, 12 goals on the season, Mr. Donato. None so far in this contest. No shots on goal for her either.
She's been isolated.
She has been isolated. Yeah. Well, I don't know if she's been isolated. She's just been on an island, right? I think that's been the problem for the Bells, is that every time they push up, they really only have one player who's tracking the ball and who is possessing it, and they don't really have 2 or 3 who are tracking in behind or making runs yet. So again, like we talked about in the first half, that's the perils of playing defense pretty much the entire first half. Talk a little bit about what we saw from possession from both teams here. I had a guess.
You did.
Right around the 20-minute mark. So what are we looking at in terms of ball possession between both teams?
Paul, you might want to buy a lottery ticket today, because you nailed the possession stats. 65-35.
Yeah.
That adds up to 100, right? 65,
yes, it does.
35.
It absolutely does, yeah.
Just
quick
checking.
math.
Just checking. Quick math. But you nailed it.
Thank you.
Hope has spent the vast majority of the game with the ball, and the Bells
clean
have
tackle.
not, unfortunately.
Yeah, clean tackle on that far side. Bainbridge going down. Ball kind of pinballing around here now. Lena Rea finds it at her feet, looking to work it back to Schreiber. Now to Rea. What a nice little touch there. And the Bells just collapsing. I think one of the things, a defensive adjustment that they seem to have made at halftime, is that anytime that Hope is anywhere near the ball in open space, they are really kind of trying to triangulate that point and collapse on it to close down the amount of space that the player has to look off and pass the ball away or do something with it. And that was just not there in the first half. So it's good to see that adjustment from the Bells here. As now we've got, sorry, I lost who that was, number 5. Sarah Gearling's into the game for the first time here. Nice to see her on the pitch as well, playing that kind of center attacking position. Bells with the ball now, still trying to keep possession as Fowler goes after it, wins possession here, gets tripped up, and that's going to be a play for the Flying Dutch here. And that's going to be a free kick for Adeline Rad, and we will see if she tries to go to tie the record for single season assists. She's currently sitting at 12, had 2 in the first half. We'll see what Rad can do from this position here. Sends it wide, header in, unable to get anything on it, and the ball bounces out to Tess Bainbridge here on that far side. Bainbridge looked to put it across, and that's going to be a throw-in now for the Flying Dutch all the way over on that far side in the shadowy area of the pitch. Bainbridge with the toss now. Harris tried to play a little 1-2, and Bainbridge was going to send it back in over top, I think. Didn't get all of it, and then it just careened off of Harris's leg. For a goal kick here now for the Bells of St. Mary's. And St. Mary's has not really had any possession, any spell of possession so far. Again, only about 8 minutes gone in this first or second half here. But St. Mary's has not really had any spell of possession that has gone across the midline yet.
Yes.
Hope, again, has been dominant like they were in that first half here against St. Mary's. So we'll see what happens. Again, great defensive adjustments so far for the Bells. Oh, the slide tackle missed there. Fowler with the ball and just not able to get around it. Lena Rea escaping a dangerous tackle there and able to win it, put it back to Fowler, but Fowler just can't get all of it and put it on frame. So we have another goal kick here for the Bells.
Yeah, the Bells have not had a lot of possession, and what possession they have had, the vast majority of it has been in their own half.
Yeah. Yeah, really difficult to kind of break out as Ainsley Harris gets dragged down as she tried to make a move on Kayla O'Neill. And who else but Adeline Rad coming again pretty much 75% of the way across the field here. Sunlight in her eyes. She plays it short to Fowler. Fowler looking to crank that one. Unable to put it near the sticks, but I don't hate that take from Fowler there either. I mean, you're about 25 yards out. You get a ball that comes spinning your way. You use the momentum of the ball to try to put it on frame, and it just goes a little bit wide. But you can tell Grace Fowler wants a goal here. That's her second shot in just about as many minutes. And so she's going to be eager to try to put one in the back of the net.
It made sense to play the short ball there. The free kick was a little central in the pitch. Usually you'd like to have it a little bit out wide if you're going to play it in there. So that's kind of a tough position for Rad. So I think that made sense to play that to Fowler.
Geerlings plays it off to Lena Rea, who looks for Fowler here now, and Grace turns on the Jets, crosses it in. What a punch away from Caraballo.
Great save.
Well done by the keeper for the Bells here. And again, up top here now, St. Mary's only with 2 attackers, and that is just not going to get the job done for them. And now they're looking to regroup a little bit, rebuild here from the midline. Hope just too strong on that defensive front. Nice little step there. Trying to play it to true freshman Mia Johnson, unable to get there, but that's going to be a throw-in. Oh, no. They're going to – oh, it is going to stay a throw-in. Okay. I wasn't sure what Musachio was going to do there. She looked like she had enough time to get there and play the ball, but then it also looked like she was just going to let it spin out of bounds. Referee seeing the hole of the ball over the hole of the line first, though, calling for a throw-in. Now Ainsley Harris with a beautiful tackle, but coming through the back there like that referee's going to call that every single time, especially when it happens right in front of his face.
Yeah.
It's a little loose.
Yeah. As a defender, I would have said that was just fine.
Bells now with a free kick from about, say, 30, 32, 33 yards out here. Nice ball in.
Wow.
Easily grabbed by Feenstra. She read that one the whole way, but that's, St. Mary's best chance so far in the game, really, to put the ball in the back of the net here. Bainbridge with a little bit of a miss hit. And now cleared out of the way here for Hope. And don't look now, Michael, but the Bells are putting on some pressure against the Flying Dutch.
Going back to this weekend's game against Kalamazoo, I believe Kalamazoo scored off at least one set piece, if not 2. So that can definitely be a way back into the game for the Bells. They just got to get the ball a little bit forward, see if they can make one of those set pieces really count. I think they're going to have really 2 goals for this half, which is don't concede anymore and see if you can get one.
Yeah.
If you can get one, maybe see if you can get one more. But just kind of start with those basic goals of let's not concede anymore. Let's see if we can get one.
Oh, not sure about that one up here. It looked certainly like that ball went off of the Bells player on this near touch. Lena Rea now. A little bit of a miss hit from her, but a hustle play to still get after the ball here. And now Barnard with the ball on the near touch line here, looking for a quick throw as Hope looks to reset their offense. Headed back from Gearlings, tries to find Harris. Ainsley just with an incredible work rate here as she takes on 3 defenders. Rad looks to cross it in, well scouted there by the Bells defender, number 21. That's Janelle Aiello, senior out of Plymouth, Michigan. Oh, what a toss by Barnard into Lena Rea, just unable to win that. Rad giving chase, McCauley right there too. Miss hit now here, and the Bells, don't look now, are going to counterattack, but Grace Fowler wisely plays that ball out of bounds here, and it's going to be a quick throw for the Bells on the near touch. McCauley tries to win that one, maybe earn a foul there, and not able to get that as Gearlings plays it to Rhea. And Rhea sees Tess Bainbridge all the way out on that far side. Great vision there. Bainbridge with a little bit of a miss hit, running long for Schreiber. But that's going to be a throw-in for the Flying Dutch in a dangerous position here on the far side. Michael, you saw in the first half, Hope did a great job of kind of sneaking into those backside pockets.
Yeah.
They haven't really been there in this second half so far. Has St. Mary's done something differently from their defensive strategy? We talked a little bit about how they're collapsing really well, which you would think would kind of free up some of those spaces, but because they're collapsing so quickly, Hope's not able to get any of those through balls to those pockets. At least that's from my perspective. That's kind of what I'm seeing as well. What do you see from the Bells defensively so far in these first 15 minutes?
Yeah, I think the Bells have really focused on shutting up shop back there and trying to really track the runners a little bit better. And like you said, collapse upon the ball, shut down those little pockets of space, which they needed to do. They were not communicating super well in the first half, and Hope had a lot of free runners going in behind. And looks like they made a concerted effort, had a good halftime talk, and we're like, let's be a little more solid at the back. They're still struggling to get anything going offensively, but like I said, you've got 2 goals here, I think. 1, don't concede. 2, then maybe see
get
if
another.
You can get a goal.
Yeah. Oh, Hallie turns on the Jets here. Barnard with a strike on goal, and Caraballo dives to go get that one. Great play from her. And, you know, Hallie just turned on the Jets. You know, you just saw what she's able to do, and she's done that all season, especially down the sidelines here.
Yeah.
She is just able to pretty much beat anybody in a foot race down the line. Incredible work rate from her in every game that she's in. Oh, Harris, a little bit of a mishit there, and now Hope with Gearlings pushing it back to Schreiber, who looks for Bainbridge now. Bainbridge to Harris. Ainsley all alone on that far side. Works it back to Tess. Tess gets just absolutely mauled on that far side over there. After she passed the ball away and just gets taken out.
Hope she's okay.
Yeah, we got a stoppage of the clock here now, as it looked like maybe got the wind knocked out of her a little bit. But now a number of subs coming in for the Flying Dutch here, as head coach Holly Van Noord looking to make some personnel changes here. Hope up comfortably 3-0 with 30 minutes left in this contest. Adeline Rad, of course, on that far side, ready to take this free kick the sun in her eyes. We'll see if that affects her placement here. Oh, what a ball. Ooh, right into the waiting hands of Caraballo. That was a really, really nice placement from Rad.
Yeah.
You'll love to see it, but just not enough on it to either confuse the keeper or to try to get it over top of her, and it just sailed right into her hands. Great step from McCauley. Now the Bells look to work possession here.
Great play.
Yeah, really great play here. Muschio. Oh, what a ball in. Bainbridge plays it back now to Feenstra. Fowler, great touch on the ball. Lena Rea unable to win possession there, and the Bells, nice touch there. That's number 15 for the Bells, making a great defensive play. Izzy Sherman got Lena kind of going one way and then stopped the ball, and Lena just couldn't turn back on it, and that was a great play from Sherman there, the senior out of Fort Wayne, Indiana. Bishop Dwenger High School. I would have gone, we lived in Fort Wayne, Indiana for a number of years during my formative years in middle school. I would have gone to Northrop High School. So for any of folks listening who are Fort Wayne natives, you're looking at an alum of the area that went to Jefferson Middle School.
Wow.
We played in the city championship game against Blackhawk Middle School.
Okay.
And we lost in a double overtime shootout in middle school, which is, of course, a huge deal.
My middle school didn't even have a soccer team.
Well, we did. So
7th and 8th grade?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. And one of the reasons why we lost in that double overtime shootout was because the winning penalty kick for Blackhawk Middle School was scored by none other than DeMarcus Beasley.
Oh, he's okay.
Yeah, he's okay. Just the longest tenured U.S. men's player in history.
He's all right.
He's all right.
Yeah. Well,
so I
memorable experience.
Very memorable experience. Not nearly as memorable as you playing basketball against Andre Iguodala. However, I can make a claim to fame that I did play against a future Olympian.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. So back to the contest here now. Yeah.
It's like
appreciate that tangent here. I had to get in the little Fort Wayne conversation as I lived there for 5 years during my youth. So
I'm jealous you had a middle school team. I was playing competitive at that point in time, but we didn't have a school soccer team.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, yep.
I was playing basketball at that point in time.
Okay.
Not soccer.
Yep.
Like for the school anyway.
Sure. Yeah. So here we are now, the Bells with, I believe, their first corner kick of the game. Looking to send it right to the top of the 6. Little bit of a miss hit there from number 24, Danielle Escobedo. And looks like we've got a throw in here now. Great toss from Kate Albrecht on that far side to Namel. You know, and when you're up 3-0 like this, you've already secured second place.
Yeah.
Oh. Tough tackle there, but all ball, says the center official. Great block from Rad. But as I was saying, you know, great to see some of the other personnel getting in the contest here for the Flying Dutch. As Kayla Cannon unable to run that one down. Fowler looked to play her long here on the near touch. But it's great to see some other personnel stepping into the game. Megan Worcester with the ball there. Sophie Novak loses possession.
Good ball.
Oh, what a good ball in there. And Feenstra happy to scoop that one. But, you know, second place is already locked up.
Yeah.
This game seems to be well in hand here for the Flying Dutch. The Bells have not really made a dent in the Flying Dutch defense yet. And so, you know, it's great to see a lot of the players, Megan Worcester, Kayla Cannon. It looked like Macaulay went down, hit her head, so the center official obviously checking on her for that. Kate Albrecht into the game. And it looks like we've got Sydney Mefford coming into the contest as well, in addition to Olivia Dieppe. So it looks like we're going to have a drop ball here. Because of the stoppage of play, there really wasn't a foul called. Ball ended up going out of bounds, I believe, but the referee blew his stoppage whistle as Macaulay was down on the ground there. Cheeky play there from Musacchio.
I like that.
Nicely done. Kind of fooled everyone, I thought. I mean, even
clever.
Macaulay, really clever. Bells with the ball now here, near touchline. Sending that one up. What a great ball over the top to number 9, Lane Ritterman, and just nothing materializing for the Bells.
That was a long way out to take a shot if that's what she was trying for. Things just didn't quite work out on that end. But it's a great ball over the top there to get to her. And I'm definitely seeing a little bit more offensive cohesion from the Bells, which is good. And, you know, if you're the coach, you're thinking this half is 0-0 right now.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. Hope not really able to break down the Bells' defense like they were in the first half. You know, we talked about them finding those little pockets of space. Great touch from Albrecht there. Macaulay with it at her feet, looks to switch the field of play. Out to Mia Hesley now, who's running on. Looks to send it long here up for Megan Worcester. Ball kind of pinging around, finds the feet of Novak, and she's dispossessed here. And now the Bells are on the counterattack. Macaulay looking to win it, and, yep, she gets fouled there. And the Bells do not like that call at all.
That's great work from Macaulay to make sure she won that tackle. It was very important to do so.
Yeah. Foul on number 10. That's Ava Slater. Another Bishop Dwenger product out of Fort Wayne.
Wow.
So lots of local Indiana products there, out of getting recruited to go to St. Mary's, of course. Hope College recruits a lot out of the Michigan area as well, especially with Coach Van Nord being a former head coach at Hudsonville High School, just down the road from us here. But good to see some players on the Bells team from California, South Carolina, Guam, right? I mean, so great to see that New York as well. So pretty worldly, I would say, the Bells are in terms of their personnel on the pitch today. Macaulay now with it. Albrecht looks to take it, and that's going to be a quick throw in now for the Dutch. Albrecht taking it. Referee says, hey, you moved about 10 yards higher than you should have been here. Kayla Cannon just getting bumped off of that ball. Great hustle play here to play it back to Macaulay now. And now she's got a turn. She didn't realize Macaulay was going to play it back right away. Cleared out by Hesley. Ball bounces off of the, what do you call those down there? Bench shields? I don't even know what they are. There's probably some sort of technical name for them.
If they're not called bench shields, they should be from now on.
Yeah. Half igloos? I don't know.
Half igloo. Wow.
They remind me of those things that restaurants did during COVID when
exactly.
they used to put the pods out and you'd be able to go out to eat. God, can you believe that was only 5 years ago?
That's wild.
What a wild time we live in, huh? Sophie Novak really kind of mishit that one. Looked like it hit off of her shin.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a corner kick now for the Bells. Dangerous if you're the Flying Dutch because that sun is right in your eyes. You can really see it here on the broadcast as well. There are just hot spots all over that goal mouth there from the bright sunlight coming through. They choose to play it short here now Didn't get all of that one. I'm not sure if that was supposed to be a pass or a shot to go to the far side.
Great
Sophie
play.
Novak got megged a little bit there, but she wins possession now here, looking to send it up. Finds Namel.
Great play.
Yeah, now, and Hope College on the counter attack. Oh, as Berkey turns on the Jets here, looking for number 3. She plays it in for Namel. Unable to get there, but Berkey plays it back now to Dieppe. Dieppe slices into the middle. Header won by the Bells at the 18. Novak finds the ball at her feet. And now Macaulay clears it out to Albrecht here on this near touchline. Kate Albrecht stutter step, cross in. Dieppe playing that in now. And now Hope just content to build here through the defensive third of the Bells. Nicely scouted there by St. Mary's. Oh, great clear up here. St. Mary's looking to forge a counterattack now. And Novak just wisely and calmly, no stab, just contain, keeps her mark, moving to the outside here, and now we have a stoppage of play. Hope can kind of catch their breath after the Bells were looking to do a quick counterattack.
Bells just haven't been able to get as much support in opportunities like that. Again, the players were isolated, had no one to really play to, and I think it's because they're tired and defending so much and afraid to lose the ball.
Albrecht looking to send that one long in. Miss hit there. Oh, man, Heidi Berkey really wants number 3. Dieppe would have been good from 40. But, you know, the way that Berkey is playing right now, too, you can really tell she wants that hat trick.
Yeah.
She is just going after every 50-50 ball with speed and gusto. Ticking down here, 18 minutes left in the contest. Mr. Donato, we would be remiss on the Anchor Network here if we did not take a moment to thank our anchor partners who do so much for us here at Hope College, of course, allowing us to have the resources and the ability to put on great live stream events like this on the Anchor Network. Places like BPW. No need to keep the lights on right now here at the stadium, but they sure do a good job of it when the time comes for that. LVZ Financial Planning, local here in town. All your financial needs can be handled through them. Gentex Corporation, great technology and engineering corporation here as well in Holland. Lighthouse Title Group, of course, the Holland Hospital Shoreline Orthopedics Sports Medicine Collaborative, keeping our athletes healthy and happy. And lest we not forget the team that always rides with hope, XYZ Motors. And of course, our family partner, the Borichter family, and promotional partner, Mimic Insurance for Educators. We are certainly thankful for all that they do here and all of their sponsorship that they give to the Anchor Network here, allowing us to bring you this contest and many, many others throughout this athletic season.
Big fan of Mimic.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Great. There you go. You maybe we could get like an NIL deal for you with Mimic or something. That might work out really well for you.
When I moved here from Minnesota, and they told me how much Michigan insurance costs. Oh my goodness. Mimic saved my butt.
Hey, there you go.
State Farm was not going to do it.
All right. Nice play for Novak. Off to Hesley. Out to Dieppe now. Dieppe looks to cross that one in.
Oh.
Pings around, and now Albrecht finds it at her feet. Oh, And she just did not see that one there. Oh, great play by Hesley.
Yeah, good step from the Bell defender.
Yeah. Ooh. Heidi Berkey kind of goes flying on that far side there.
That's what happens when you're so fast.
That's exactly right. Aubrey Ellinger coming into the game here for Megan McCauley. Kayla Cannon coming out. Claudia Folger coming in. 3-0 game thanks to 3 pretty early goals, I would say, Mr. Donato, for the Flying Dutch. One from Ainsley Harris, another from Lena Rea, and a final one from Heidi Berkey. And just the work rate from all of these players throughout the entire game, both the Bells and the Flying Dutch, has just been incredible. The ball did not bounce the way of the Bells this afternoon, unfortunately for them. So they're going to need a little bit of help here in order to make it into the MIAA tournament. But Hope, like we talked about up top, sitting at the number 2 seed comfortably, and they will host a game here and maybe even the championship, depending on what happens if Calvin is unable to win out with their stuff, with their contest as well. So Sophie Novak put a shot on goal there from about 25 yards out. I don't really hate that one. We haven't really tested the Bells keeper yet this half, outside of maybe 1 or 2 balls. One of them that was sent in by Adeline Rad on a free kick that landed right squarely in Caraballo's hands. As Namel gives chase here, leaves it for Mefford. The ball's blocked, and that's going to be a corner kick for the Flying Dutch here. Curious as to who's going to take it with Adeline Rad not on the pitch. And we've got Sophie Novak in the cleats that match the ball jogging over to the near side corner here, down in the shady spot of the field. Novak, high ball in. Oh,
man.
That ball hung in the air for what seemed like 30 seconds, but parried away now by Caraballo. Hope putting a shot, and that's
easy to get under that one.
Sydney Mefford getting all of that one and then some. When that ball's bouncing like that and you're trying to get over top of it, it is
hard.
really difficult to maintain composure and get it down on frame. But that was a great little spell of play there and an excellent parry away from Caraballo, which would have certainly landed in the back of the net had it not been for her.
You'd like to see it parried a little bit away from the middle of the goal, but there were enough defenders where it didn't matter, and that's well defended as a team from the Bells.
Berkey with, left-footed strike. Heidi Berkey getting after it today. Like we talked about, she really wants that hat trick.
Number 9, Lauren Ellinger. Number 12, Bree Rose. Number 19, Liz Bellinger. And number 24, Audra Usiak.
Lots of subs coming in now for the Flying Dutch. Looks like we've got a
guessing a clock time situation.
The clock is supposed to stop when there's under 15 minutes.
12:10 on the clock, please. 12:10 on the clock.
Clock is supposed to stop every time that there is a substitution when a team is winning by more than 1 goal. And so that is to prevent, obviously, some padding of the time and a little bit of, intentionally trying to run the clock down. That teams, sometimes you call that gamesmanship.
Sure.
But a lot of times what ends up happening is that on substitutions especially, a team that is winning when they make a substitution. And this is only a rule that is only about 2 years old, I believe, and it's anytime that it's either under 12 or 15 minutes. And great little run of play here now. Bellinger trying to get after it. Folkert now finds it at her feet.
Dieppe.
Now Dieppe cranks it.
Just couldn't get over it.
Couldn't really get over it, and that ball was coming in. Again, she tried to kind of use the momentum and the spin of the ball to her advantage to try to get down on it, and it just sailed well over the crossbar. Folkert giving chase here now on the near side, and a big clearance by the Bells. Aubrey Ellinger giving chase here now. Ball stays in.
That was well done.
Yeah. Head coach for the Bells kind of waving off the AR saying, yeah, you don't know what you're talking about. I was standing right there. That ball went over the line. Ticking down here now to about 10 minutes and 30 seconds left in the contest. Hope College up 3-0 on the visiting Bells from St. Mary's College out of South Bend, Indiana. Ball stays with the Bells here now. We'll see what they can do with this possession here. Johnson turned on it and just, that's number 4. Grace Rada on the far side there, just unable to get out there and win that ball. Bree Rose plays it out to Dieppe, plays it back now to Uziak. Aubrey Ellinger on the pitch, again on the field with her sister.
That's fun.
So that is super fun, especially when one of them is a senior and one of them is a freshman. Great to see them on the field together at the same time. Here, they both started the game, as we mentioned, to begin. Bellinger unable to possess. Oh, what a through ball here. Looks to put it on frame. Uziak with the great defensive hustle to get back on it.
Whoa.
Shot on goal there, sails well over the bar, but a nice spell of play there and a good-looking shot from Ava Slater. Number 10, goalie sub here for the Flying Dutch. We got Maggie McHugh coming into the game for Clara Feenstra. Feenstra earning herself another clean sheet on the season. And just a phenomenal job between the sticks for her today. Didn't face a ton of shots, but the ones that she did face, she did really, really well with. And now Joanna Namel with the ball here, looking to send it up. Well scouted by the Bells there. Great defensive play. Smartly played back there to McHugh by Kate Albrecht. And now Hope looks to build out of the back. Michael, if you're the Flying Dutch, you got to be pretty happy with the way that you played in the first half here, and still the way that you're playing in the second half with quite a bit of your bench players in as well. You're still keeping that clean sheet. 8 minutes left in the contest, of course, but as Hope goes into MIAA tournament play, what are you looking for out of the Flying Dutch to make a run and get that MIAA championship?
I mean, they gotta feed Dieppe, they gotta feed Rad, they gotta get Rhea involved. But I like what they've been able to do here, which is get players time, like you said, and give some rest to some of their main starters, knowing you're coming into some games that are one and done. I think that's really important to maintain confidence, maintain momentum, and also give some people some break, give some people some time that are deserving of that time. They just have really good players in front of them, and that should help, team cohesion in general.
Dieppe plays it up now to Namel. Namel looking to put it wide there to Folkert. Albrecht with it now to Liz Bellinger. That's going to be a throw-in for the Flying Dutch here. Albrecht takes this throw on the near touch line here. We got a substitution. Captain for captain. Tess Bainbridge coming back in for Dieppe. Dieppe getting, of course, some great PT in that first half and again in the second half here. She played all 45 minutes in the first half. And when you have a wing back who plays like an attacking mid, you know, you want to get her as much time on the field as you possibly can.
Yeah, the more Dieppe's involved, the better you're probably going to be as a team. But also,
what a nice little spell of play there, just unable to materialize for the Flying Dutch. But yeah, you're right about that. Dieppe getting involved in the offense is going to be key to Hope moving forward and having a great run in the MIAA tournament here that's going to be coming up next week. Nice play here now for the Bells. Looking to attack. They've got 3 up top. Well scouted there. Oh, nice touch from Berkey. Heidi Berkey, can we say woman of the match so far? I mean, she is having a phenomenal evening.
I would agree with that call. Get there.
Albrecht keeps it in. Wow.
Great hustle.
Yeah, really great hustle from her.
Up 3-0 with just a few minutes left to go. Very easy to dog that one, and she did not dog it.
Oh. Folkert takes one off of the elbow. Bells wanted a handball there. Bellinger giving chase here now. Oh, great. Oh, and she gets tripped up by number 10 there. That's Ava Slater. And again, like, I don't know what, I don't have the live stats in front of me right now, but there have been a good number of fouls committed by the Bells in this game. Not very many by Hope. I believe the Bells have only had 1 or 2 free kicks so far in this contest, and this might be 7 or 8 for the Flying Dutch. Bree Rose sends that one in. Bellinger finds it at her feet at the top of the 18 and dispossessed here by the Bells now, looking to send it up. Albrecht defending. And Bree Rose commits a foul here right around the top of the circle at the midline. Ball's going to be placed pretty much right on that outside edge of the circle here for the Bells. Number 15 taking that free kick here, Izzy Sherman. St. Mary's looking to try to get any sort of offense materializing here, but Hope just so good on their defensive front. Looking to play it now. Berkey holds up her run on the outside. Now to Folkert here on this near touch. Plays it back to Liz Bellinger.
Good ball.
Skies it in. Oh, Berkey gets up for it. Namel with the header on. Bree Rose now with the ball, looks to kind of settle it down. And Namel gets taken out.
Penalty.
And that's a penalty kick. And the Bells are arguing against it. But from this perspective here, I mean, Joanna Namel had every right to get at that ball and was just taken out at the ankle.
And they're letting Namel take the penalty.
Yeah. Joanna Namel here, true freshman, stepping in to take the PK here. Oh, what a save. Excuse me.
The Bells bench is going crazy.
Great save, but we're getting a card here now. It looked like an early entry into the box.
Oh, man, that's That's a heartbreaker.
That is an absolute heartbreaker. Great save from Caraballo. We'll see if Namel tries to put it in the same spot here.
I'd go somewhere different. I thought she was maybe a little casual with that one.
We'll see here now as Namel sets this one up.
There you go.
Yeah, buries it. Bottom left corner, goes the complete opposite way.
Well done.
Joanna Namel, I believe, with her second or third goal of the season. And now Hope is up 4-0, surely putting this one out of reach for the Bells of St. Mary's.
I'm glad Namel got that reward. She's worked really hard as a forward, holding play up. She's gotten banged up a little bit in the match, and I think that's got to be a really sweet reward for her to win that penalty and then to also be able to put it away. Well done.
Yeah, really well done from Namel. Unfortunate for the Bells there on that one, as they had a player go into the box early and earn a yellow card for a re-kick from Joanna Namel, which ends up putting Hope up 4-0 here in this contest.
I think it was 2 shots on goal.
2 shots? Okay.
And now Tess Bainbridge just works it back here, finds Liz Bellinger in the middle. Oh, 2 Bells players tripped over each other there. Blocked by Lauren Ellinger. Heidi Berkey, again,
Great
the
tackle.
work rate from Berkey here, even just with 2 minutes left, up 4-0.
Yeah.
Just incredible effort from the junior on the outside edge there. Huziak plays it wide here now to Albrecht.
All kinds of space there.
Albrecht to Namel. Namel running onto the ball now with space. Oh, what a ball to Ellinger. Now to Folkert, who just... Folkert had a lot more time than that.
Yeah.
She could have taken a couple of extra steps with the ball. She just one-touched that one well over the near side top of the net. 1:25 left in the contest here. Hope up 4-0. Goals by Ainsley Harris, Lena Rea, Heidi Berkey, and Joanna Namel just recently a minute ago on that penalty kick. So great effort all around. Way to spread the wealth around. The Flying Dutch have been really just kind of on all game. And again, when you're the Bells, you got to hang your hat on the fact that you were able to really hold Hope to a 0-0 half for the majority of this second half here. Granted, Hope's gotten the better of you in this contest, but...
and if you're the Bells, you're thinking, we stopped the first penalty. You know,
yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, Hope's going to walk away with a 4-0 victory here. Like we talked about, second place already locked up for them in the MIAA tournament, which will start next week here. So we will be back ready to go tomorrow night. The men of the Flying Dutchmen of Hope College will kick off against Trine University in their season finale. And that should be a good one. So come back to the Anchor Network tomorrow evening, 7 p.m., or come on out to Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Should be a good one under the lights here for the Flying Dutch. Hope College getting the victory today. Michael Donato, any final thoughts from you?
Great play from Hope. The Bells had a lot of heart and should hold their heads high, but the Hope College women had too many weapons, just were too much for them. And I'm looking forward to seeing how the tournament shapes up for the Hope women.
Yeah, great spell of play here from the Bells, and ultimate victory here for the Flying Dutch, and this will conclude our broadcast here today. Mr. Michael Donato, I have been Paul Willard. Hope College getting the victory over St. Mary's Bells 4-0 here on the Anchor Network. We'll see you next time.